Hello, sweetie. It is wonderful to be back again. Today, we are looking at the uses and care of the sewing machine. It sounds nice, isn't it? Let's learn together. Why is sewing machine important in our daily life? Why is sewing machine important in our daily life? As we know, the sewing machine greatly impacts our society because it is the product used to manufacture the clothing that we wear and the fabric that influence the beauty of our physical, outward needs and wants. Like technology today, the use of the sewing machine assists our economic and affect our daily lives because without it, life would be impossible to maintain lasting garments or fabric products together. It opens our mind creativities to unlimited possibility for repurposing almost anything made from fabric. Let's check out the uses of sewing machine. Sewing machine can be used to sew pieces of fabric together. It makes stitches regular and smaller. Sewing machine is used to repair clothes. It is used to fix a small hole before it becomes large hole. Sewing machine is used to add durability to skin. It is used to readjust garments so that they can fit you better. All these are the uses of sewing machine. Now, how do you use a sewing machine? What do you need to do or to know on how to use a sewing machine? Now, sewing machine can be exciting but totally overwhelming when you don't know how to use them. However, don't let the fear of an unknown machine and skill keep you from creating a glorious fabric wonders. The first place to start is simply learning how to use a sewing machine. This tutorial will walk you through the basic and help you get started on a lifelong journey of sewing. Now let's find out how to sew on the sewing machine. Like I said, sewing machine can be scary. Like you just look at it and ask yourself, what are those buttons for? How do I even turn this machine on? You don't need a fancy machine to learn to sew. That is what I can assure you. But you have to keep in mind that there are a lot and lot of different sewing machines. Once you understand this basic, you will be able to sew on almost any machine. Now, by the time you make use of your stud pin to thread on, because you are going to place stud pin of thread on a stud pin, you pass through the thread guide before the tension disc. So that is how you pass the needle and through the needle eye and to the back through the space between the presser foot. To begin stitching on the machine, the first thing to do is that you put double fabric under the presser foot. After you have, you can see from our image there, once you have threaded it, you put double fabric under the presser foot, lower the presser foot lever, lower the needle into the fabric using the balance way and start to sew, guiding the fabric gently with the left hand. Remember to keep your eyes on the edge of a presser foot, not on the needle. After that one, when you reach the end, raise the needle. Lift up the presser foot lever and draw the fabric towards the back of the machine. That means you are done with your clothing. Then cut off, you are done with your sewing that particular line of your clothes. Then you need to cut off the thread with a pair of scissors. The stitch must look the same both at the front and at the back of the fabric. Finally, finish off the beginning and the end of stitching with a back stitch. How to care for sewing machine. You care for sewing machine because for long-lasting service of sewing machine, you have to ensure regular maintenance of it. It is not necessary whether you use it regularly or occasionally. In both cases, you should take good care of your sewing machine parts to add years to the life of your sewing machine. Now, let's take a look at how to care for the sewing machine. Number one, read the instruction manual on the care of the machine. You can see that it's very important. You need to read the instruction on the manual. Two, if you are using electric sewing machine, you need to unplug it before cleaning. Three, see that the machine is free from dust and faults. Remove the throat plate and the slide plate to expose all the needs and dust. Then clean it very well. Number four, we are still on caring for the sewing machine. Oil regularly. Dropping oil only as directed in the instruction. Run the machine without threading or inserting any clothes for a short time. Clean all parts of the machine and replace all parts properly. Keep a small fabric between the presser foot and the feed dog. Lower the needle into the machine and lower the presser foot. Don't forget to do that as you are sewing to take care of it. And finally, cover the machine when not in use. So if you are done, you are not using it after cleaning, make sure you cover the machine. Advantages of sewing machine. Wow. Number one advantages is that sewing machine saves the user's labors and time. Number two, the work done with the sewing machine is neater, stronger, and long lasting. Disadvantages of sewing machine. Machines are expensive to buy and maintain and repair. That is one disadvantages. They're expensive to buy, to maintain, and to repair. Two, a machine with or without continual use will get damaged and worn out. Three, only the rich have the access to good quality machine and also its maintenance. And the last one, machines are very expensive when they are compared with human labor that is cheap and available. Let's find out some benefits of a sewing machine. Sewing machine helps to develop fine motor skill. Sewing can also help us to build self-confidence in our skill. Another benefit of sewing is that you can learn how to be patient and will help you to practice communicating and follow instruction. And finally, it makes you to use your imagination and creativities. In other words, it is one of the best hobby a child could have. We have come to the end of the sewing machine class. Hope you gained a lot. Know that a sewing machine is a machine used to sew fabric and material together with thread. It makes the task of sewing heavy fabric an easy one. People pursue sewing for various reasons. For some, it can be an hobby, whereas for others, it is a means of livelihood. Some sew just once in a while to repair clothes. Whatever is your reason, sewing help you to use your imagination and creativities. Till there, keep learning. Bye.